Well, now, Mercy, I don't want to leave you out of the next 2 rounds of combat in the arena, so I'm sure the Lord of Avernus could probably make a request to the pit boss to have you join the team if you'd like.
Joining would probably be good. I debated whether going solo might get her going quicker, but it'd probably be better to go with the team.
Yeah. Mavathor, there's a couple of pit fiend guards, just standing by down below, and you can make a request, and they relay it to the host of the Coliseum, and that request gets approved. So a new combatant will enter. Kind of hear the voice booming out below after the request is made, and the muffled cheers of the crowd, and you hear the announcer say, "Oh, everyone, the next round of combat is going to begin soon, but before that, we've had a special request by our new Lord of Avernus, and it seems that another member of his team is going to join for the second and third rounds of combat." And the crowd starts cheering, and he says, "Let's say for this second round we take a gauntlet off, shall we? Let's really challenge our new lord and his companions." And the crowd starts to cheer, and says, "Well, then let's welcome them back to the arena. Starting with our new champion, Mercy." Mercy, how do you come out to the arena?
She's just gonna walk out. Her height and her assortment of weapons that are now on full display will be enough. She's not interested in being flashy or impressing anyone.
And of course, you've seen them fight once. Our returning champions for this second round of their test of mettle and skill. We have our Lord of Avernus, Mavathor, the Lady with the Blade, Lilith, and the Masked Man, Jin.
Woo!
Take off the mask!
Reveal your face!
So, Mercy, you can drop yourself down there if you want.
Yep.
You guys can select your tokens and roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the announcer say, well, that first round of battle...
Let's go.
That first round of battle was almost a foregone conclusion. Let's turn up the heat here in Avernus for our champions this time. Shall we? And he raises his hand and he slams the button on his throne. And there's like sort of a rumbling sound, like the whole stadium begins to sort of shake. And you hear the crowd start to cheer and go kind of wild. And they say, "Oh, I think we all know what that means, don't we?" And the crowd just like gets out of their seats and stands on the bleachers, and they all start cheering. And then from there's like a corner of the arena that begins to shimmer and quake, and bursting up out of the ground, towering, covering you all in a shadow, a massive purple worm appears.
Holy.
Oh my.
Oh, he big.
The beast kind of screeches as this big purple monstrosity just bursts out, sending sand everywhere. People in the stadium bleachers like shield their eyes as they're sort of covered in debris, and all the spines down its body just kind of cut through the ground as it comes up and rears up before the four of you. And Lilith, you're up.
And keep doing what we've been doing.
This
Does the 16 hit?
the number for this challenge is 18 AC.
Okay.
Just keep it simple.
Not doing good. Nope.
Yeah, you go and you slash with your Dark Sister and your dagger, and the hide of this beast is just thick and tough, and the crowd cheers as none of your weapons pierce. One side of the arena starts to shout, blood, blood, blood! And Mercy, you're up.
Yeah. The first thing she's gonna do is Hunter's Market. And then, yeah, just go in with the blades. That's not gonna work. Nope.
We are doing so good.
You're you draw your weapons, and you're unable to pierce the tough hide of this massive beast. And the announcer sort of shouts, "Oh, it looks like the purple worm's going to have a nice dinner tonight!" And the crowd starts cheering. Fickle. The crowd is fickle. Mercy, anything else? Would you like to move or anything? I guess you're kind of locked in, huh?
Yeah.
Mavathor.
Yeah, she's...
Oh boy. Well, I'm trying to
He big.
fix my character sheet.
Yeah, I feel like this creature should have a longer reach than 10 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. Well, for some reason my character sheet didn't update when I fixed part of it. Oh well. Yeah, he is going to cast. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna start off by casting slow on the creature.
Ah.
So it needs to make a DC 19 wisdom save.
Fail.
Alright, so it suffers -2 to its AC, and it can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both, and regardless of its abilities, it can only make one attack per turn.
Right. 16 is the new number. As the creature's sort of like coiling, ready to try and consume somebody in its giant maw, you see its sort of movement coming up out of the ground. The last bit of its body kind of slows. And anything else, Mavathor?
That'll be it.
Okay. The creature's just gaping mouth sort of opens as wide as it possibly can, and it goes to try and bite Lilith. It rolls a 32.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Do you want a silvery barbs or
It's not a crit, right?
It's not a crit.
Okay, yeah, she'll take it.
All right, make a dex save for me.
Oh boy.
You take 24 piercing damage, and you disappear into the maw of the beast, which drives.
Are you adding my save to it? +6.
8 plus 6 is not enough.
Okay.
DC 19.
Never mind.
Lilith.
Is she
Wait, can I
including her
re-roll
own
that with
aura?
my inspiration?
Sure. Yeah. 15 plus 6 does save. You
Okay,
take
thank
24 piercing damage, and you are not swallowed.
Oh, thank God.
The creature sort of chomps around you, and you kind of grab onto its teeth and push the upper half of your body out just in time before you feel its throat muscles start to kind of digest you down into its inner bowels. And Jin.
Questions. One, is the stadium open to the sky?
I feel like there's probably some magical enchantments that prevent magical flying.
And the other one is this thing casting a shadow?
It is casting a shadow, and you know what? Flying is fine. Yeah, you're fine. I changed my mind. Yeah, do whatever you want.
I will step into this thing's shadow, which I'm guessing is over here somewhere. Maybe.
Let's see. I guess that it's probably the way it's currently rearing. It's probably going off in this direction right now.
Okay, so I'm in shadow.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Bonus action. We will whistle very, very softly, so it doesn't carry the Seven Nation Army song. And since I am in shadow, I can do this without making sound. I will cast Fly on Lilith, Malithor, and Mercy at level 5.
You don't need to cast on Mavithor since he already has wings.
Level 4. So,
Is their fly speed the same as their movement speed?
60 feet for the duration.
Nice. Oh, sorry, yeah, I missed that.
And that's it. Pass turn.
Lilith, you're up again.
Alright, we're going at him again.
You're the announcer today. Oh, looks like this battle's taken to the air. Smart move by our combatants.
Okay. Alright, we got 2 hits. So first one is 8 piercing, second one is 9 piercing and 1 necrotic.
18 total. Okay. Looks like the Lady of Bats is finally able to pierce the worm's skin. But they've still got a long way to go if they're going to be victorious.
Yeah, that'll be our turn.
Alright, Mercy.
I don't suppose this is one of those things where if I shoot it in its mouth, there's some kind of bonus, right?
It probably does not have a Death Star weak point. No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Darn.
I guess you could. I mean, does your class have any special attacks like a gunslinger?
I don't have anything for that now.
Okay. Yeah, I would say if you had some kind of you could start working on coming up with some kind of magical different types of ammunition that do different things. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're a grenade in its mouth.
Yeah, she's going to be working on some things because all of her stuff was geared towards working with a team.
Yeah, yeah.
a very specific team, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to go ahead and shift. So her fur is going to be sprouting up midair. And she's just going to fly in and try to attack this thing's head, or head area.
$17 is good.
Yay. That's 11. And then the other one, 28.
Nice.
And since she shifted, it gets the 4, so that's another 18. So
All right.
29 total.
Little streaks of viscous green blood kind of fly out of the wounds as you cut through it.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna try and stay around its...
Don't forget that Hunter's Mark
Head.
damage.
Yes!
Oh,
Hunter's
yeah.
Mark and the other one. Hunter's Mark is... So that's another 6. And then she also gets... Her Skirmisher is another 1d8. So another 5.
Nice. Right. And our new combatant finally bloodies the beast. Mavathor.
And that's going to be her turn. Yep.
Okay. Seeing Wealth get chomped on, he is going to cast Healing Word at... Whoops, I don't know why that didn't work. Oh. Healing Word at 3rd level. So she heals for 16 plus 4, 20 points of damage.
Thank you.
And she can use her reaction to attack the purple worm.
Alright. It's a 22 hit, 6 piercing, and 4 necrotic.
Yeah, 22 does hit. Yeah.
And then as this action, he's going to cast Toll the Dead on the purple worm, so DC 19 Wisdom save.
Fail.
It takes... It's telling me it's rolling right now. It takes 21 points of necrotic damage. And that's his turn.
Oh, Lord of Avernus, steady as ever with the damage to the beast. The creature sort of coils its body and whips out at you, Mercy, for a bite. 17 to hit.
Yes.
Make a dex save
Would
for
I
me.
be able to intercept this?
You already
think-
used your reaction for
Oh.
the attack.
You're right.
DC 19 dex save. Possibly with a +6 from Mavathor. Alright. You
That's a
take 21
26.
piercing damage as this rows of razor teeth cut you, but you are not swallowed. And
Yep, and as it cuts in, there's just a kind of shimmer around her. Because she has lots of temp hit points right now, so she doesn't take any actual damage.
Nice. Jin.
I will take the attack action and pull the glove off my right arm and poke it. Shocking breath. 21 hits
Oh, yeah.
for 13 lightning.
Little trickles of electricity shoot up the beast.
Then I will move this way, 50 feet up, and shoot down. I have the high ground, Anakin. Not that it matters. Pestern.
Lilith.
Alright. Let's go at him again. Okay, it's a 19, 17, and a 29.
Yep, all 3 attacks are good.
Okay. Got 9 piercing, 4 necrotic, 6 piercing, other 6 piercing, and 4 necrotic. So 21 piercing.
29 total? 29?
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay there.
You hear the announcer say, "Oh, look at Our Lady open more cuts in the creature. It's looking a bit bloodied to me." And Mercy, you're up.
All right. Second verse, same as the first. She's going to take 2 slashes.
Yeah, it's kind of just a purple punching bag right now at this point, you know?
I mean, to be fair, it is a very big purple punching bag.
Big purple punching bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's 2 misses.
Unable to pierce the skin.
Can I use my bonus action for 1 more?
Yeah, sure.
That one hits.
17 is good for sure. Yeah.
And it takes all of that.
22. As your blade slices through the worm like butter. 10, 22. Mavathor.
Alright. Yeah, he will go ahead and cast Healing Word.
Oh, wait,
on...
I have more damage.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
add
sorry.
A Hunter's Mark.
That's another 11.
Another 11.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. He'll cast Healing Word at 2nd level, so she heals for 13 points of health, and she can use her reaction to attack the worm.
Who's that on?
You, Mercy. So you can...
I'm still at full.
Oh, I thought you
Yes.
took the...
FYI.
Oh,
Temp HP.
alright, but...
I-
yeah, whatever,
Yeah, it didn't
just
break my temp.
take the attack.
Okay.
Just
Fair
do
enough.
it. I'm telling you.
Attack it!
The Lord of Avernus exerting his authority on the battlefield.
I don't care your full health. Attack it.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
the thing, I
she's
don't
just
care
going to
what your
plunge
health
her
is.
glowing blade into one of the previous ones.
I really thought this purple worm was going to put a dent in our participants, but it's not looking good here for the creature.
Yeah. And then as his action, he'll cast Toll the Dead again. DC
15 more
5.
damage. 15 more damage, Mercy.
Yes.
And
Don't forget your Hunter's Mark.
I can only do that once a turn.
I thought Hunter's Mark was every time you hit.
Is it?
I'm fairly
Yeah.
certain it's every time you hit.
they fail their saving throw, Mavathor.
Okay.
Yes, you're correct. It's the other one that's once a turn.
So it takes 24 necrotic damage.
Yowza.
And another 4 from me.
Looks like this worm is really wavering as it's about to strike again. It kind of like slams down at the sand and rears back up and inches forward just a bit to try and as it sort of like comes back up underneath you, Jin. It's going to try and bite. 29 to hit.
29 will hit if I didn't silvery bar.
All right, silvery barbs.
With a,
31
there's
for the other roll.
A quick crack and a whip of shadow. You said the second roll was 31?
Yep.
Yeah, nothing I can do about that.
Okay. Make a DC 19 dex save for me. You said you're 50
I
feet
can-
up, right?
I'm 50 feet up. First things first. Lilith advantage.
Mavathor, what's the range of your
then-
+6 bonus? Is it 30 feet?
30 feet, yeah,
Okay.
so you're out of range of my aura.
So no aura. That's fine. I'm pretty good with dex saves.
There you go.
Double crit.
Well, you take 19 piercing damage, Jin, and just in the nick of time, you sort of edge around the mouth of the worm before you disappear into its dark maw.
The worm actually hits a shadow clone.
Oh, nice.
You're-
He goes
you're gonna use
down and
your-
it sort of.
you're gonna use
right.
your
I
reaction
used-
for silver guards.
That's right. My bad. Ignore that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. 19.
19 piercing.
Okay. That hemp and that 13.
And
Yeah.
it is your turn to retaliate.
Math.
Come on, masked man, let us hear that beautiful hum.
Yeah. Bonus action, steady aim. Attack action. We will shoot this thing twice. First shot is a 24,
Yeah, they all.
which hits
they're all
for 11, and the second shot is a crit. For that much,
20,
and
38
we'll
total. 38 total.
we'll go ahead and power a 4th level spell slot to really ruin his day. Oops, sorry. Let me fix that. 8 of those. Kaboom!
Oof.
For 33 more.
And with 2 1s.
Mm-hmm.
2 resonant shots exit the barrel of your gun. The first one just blasting half of the lower portion of the jaw of the worm. Your second shot just tearing through the rest of its flesh. This big hunk of mouth falls onto the arena, and a big sort of plume of sand flies up as it lands on the ground, kind of obscuring the 4 of you. And the worm sort of tumbles and falls in the sand, the crowd cheers as the beast is slayed. And you hear the announcer say, "Well, they didn't even put a dent in our champions. It looks like for the final round, we're really going to have to test their mettle. But for now, let's give our heroes a break, and don't forget to spend your talents at the casino."
Can I do something before we leave the arena?
Sure.
Okay, since they were all yelling for blood so much, I just want to have Mercy land on it and stab her one blade into it to get it soaked, and then just kind of flick the blood at the stands.
Yeah, the crowd goes wild with that. The display of victory, and people start tossing talons into the arena, all kind of like landing around the body.
With your permission,
Just
DM,
gonna
I'd like to pull out a
gather
couple
those up.
of vials and go ahead and collect the poison. Purple worm poison's
Oh
kind of
yeah,
valuable.
for sure. Yeah, go for it. Mercy, you gather up a total of maybe, I'd say, 500 talons.
Nice.
You know, a big group of bearded devils all rush out to start to clear the body away, kind of hacking into bits as they take big hunks of this worm out of the arena, and they start filling in the hole, and some of the bearded devils help you collect the coins and get them all to you.
I got almost as much as left, and a lot quicker.
And you guys head back into the bowels of the arena for another short rest. And my apologies one more time. I'll be back in like 60 seconds.
Okay.
I just wipe the dust off my cloak.
In classic Mavathor
You know,
fashion, he's taken exactly 0 points of damage.
Yes.
As he
I'm
should.
coming to
Yes.
realize that I think I have the lowest AC of our party.
What's your
I
AC?
see.
16.
Oh, that's lower than mine. Yeah.
If you'd like, I can help you with that over the course of the adventure, by keeping haste and other effects on you.
Yeah, I'll probably
You
see if
go.
I can raise that. I have that one spell that probably would have helped, but I use that spell slot for the vehicle
Mm.
because I had to cast it at a higher level for all of us to fit,
Yeah.
despite Mavathor's sass.
We appreciated your sacrifice.
We do.
Aesthetics notwithstanding, it's a very effective car.
I wanted to make a joke that if there was going to be a car you found in hell, it would be a soccer mom van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't seem the right place for it.
Well, considering everyone calls Mercy Mother here outside of
Yeah.
game.
Well, in sort of like Old Town Avernus, somewhere probably off near the Red Belvedere here, you can go to the Pimp Imp dealership and get yourself a nice used Cadillac. So
Good old DeLorean.
I'll pass that.
yeah.
We
I
How
don't
finally
think
many
that would be very useful out in Eberron.
how many flasks of purple worm poison?
How many flasks you got on you?
That's a great question. Probably 2.
Okay, yeah,
However
2.
many fit in a scholar's pack. 2 or 3.
2 or 3, your choice.
I'll take 3.
Work on the flask honor system here.
Yeah, we've got some nice stuff full of bodily fluids.
Yeah.
I have ichor, you have poison.
I have torture tools.
I mean,
I've got a
poison
gun.
could be used for that too.
Down in the bowels of the Red Belvedere and the High Rollers Club, the Dragon's Pride, Lep and Cass, you guys are still chilling by the bar. Cass has probably purchased a few more rounds. Have you been libating sort of on a 1-to-1 ratio with Cass?
Lep doesn't drink that much to begin with, so I imagine after like 2 or 3, he just started to get one and was just sipping it the entire time as Cass was downing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you make a con save?
Yeah. And maybe during this time, if you would allow Lep to just quickly make a little like a, oh, that's a 9.
I mean, you're feeling good.
Okay. If you could just make a little cup of tea.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Would you allow him to make one with the demon ichor he got?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
So, my lucky charm, why don't you tell me a bit about yourself? Where do you hail from originally?
Oh, I'm from the Fae. Wild.
Heard great
Yeah.
things, but I've never been myself. Sounds like a place that I would enjoy, actually. I'll have to find the time when I'm less busy with the destruction of my homelands in the all that business.
Yeah, it's very beautiful, very very
Well,
nice.
now you don't have adult supervision. How is it you exactly drew the ire of Lady Windfall?
Uh, I think we kind of killed. Well, not we as in us, but we as in me, Mavithor, and Sylvie, and Krayley, and well, I think we kind of killed a boyfriend or husband or whoever. Uh, completely blanking on his name right now.
Archon.
Archon the Cruel.
Archon.
Yeah.
Archon. Yeah, this cloak is his actually. So that's probably not. I shouldn't be wearing it, but it's nice.
Oh, well, yes, the lover scorned, I see. Yes, that'll upset any woman, I feel. Have to
Yeah.
admit, I've scorned a few lovers in my past as well.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it, Cass. How do you?
Persistence.
Look, I mean, isn't there any like feeling behind it?
Oh,
Or
well,
just
of course. I just don't feel the need to limit my feelings to just one. There's so much beauty out there in the multiverse, and sort of developed a philosophy to experience all of it.
um, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I've only ever really have had feelings for one person, so.
Well,
It's
they write in all the books that the vampires have no emotions. But I would say that the blood of so many runs through my veins that I feel more than most.
How does that work? Being a vampire, I don't know if I fully understand it.
It's how does anything work really? It just simply is. Eternal life does not have its downsides, of course, but they say it's a vampiric gene that goes back many thousands of years, that's been carried through the ages and over lands and through time, and I don't know, you learn to use it to your advantage if you're smart.
Oh, okay.
Are you interested?
Well, I don't know. My god probably wouldn't like it. His whole thing is light and the darkness and fight against undead. And I mean, he's probably not too happy that I'm talking to you right now, but you seem like a nice guy, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I've never cared much for the gods. I think it's all a bit overblown. And worshipping a god is a choice. Sometimes becoming a vampire is not.
Oh, that's true.
But it can be if you're interested.
Well, what would it do? Is it painful?
Maybe a little bit at first, but you get used to it. Your appetite might change in time, but you get to live many lives, reinvent yourself as many times as you wish, and you piss enough people off in one place, you just move to another.
Okay, I mean,
They don't have vampires in the Feywild.
well, they do. I just don't really associate with them. I was kind of told not to. The courts are. Well, they're more with the Queen of Air and Darkness, and I'm technically not supposed to like her. I don't really know much about her.
You know, it sounds like you spend a lot of time doing what you're told by others. Maybe you should start making some decisions for yourself.
Oh. I guess that's true. You know what? I would love to go there.
Ah, that's the spirit. You know, I like to say that you don't ask for permission, you just ask for forgiveness. And, he kind of leans in and he says, and I'll tell you another secret about being a vampire. And he kind of like leans in close to you.
Yeah.
And then he bites you on the neck.
Oh, ow.
And he says, just take a deep breath, my lucky charm. This will be over soon.
Okay.
And he grabs your hand and he puts it like over his chest and he says, you feel the beating of my heart, don't you? And you can kind of like feel the rhythm of Cass's heart pumping as it's kind of quickening, and he draws some blood from you and he says, now really pay attention to that beating. And you can sort of start to feel like the pulsing of the hearts around you, like the hearts of the devils, and they're all sort of starting to quicken, and then he sort of releases you, and he says, now we just wait and see. See, it wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't.
Maybe it'll help you with the unfortunate circumstance you have in constantly dying.
Yeah, that would probably be good. Do you want some tea? I feel like I should give you something in return. I feel bad if I wouldn't.
Cass says, yeah, sure, why not? And you give him the Demonicker tea?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's for someone else.
Oh, gotcha. One of the casino's pit fiend guards kind of approaches behind the two of you, and they say, pardon the interruption, but Lord Cass, the Lady Windfall is ready to see you in her chambers. And Cass is about to he like just downs your cup of tea and pats you on the shoulder, and he says, looks like I'm up. And he follows the pit fiend, and you see the pit fiend lead Cass over to this portion of the room here that sort of just looks...
Is this a battle map?
Yeah. I mean, it's
This is black.
Oh, is it? Oh, you can...
I don't see anything.
Oh, yeah, you can throw your token down.
I thought this was still the arena.
Oh, I gotcha.
That's right. Okay. I did not know that.
It's not a big deal. You guys are just hovering, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry, I lost my...
Cass was going with that.
Oh, yeah. They lead Cass through, and he passes through a portion of the wall here, and leaves you alone down there in the bar.
Ooh. I'm a vampire. That's new. I
Looking for a way to tuck you into some kind of trouble, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think Lep
you
is
said
just
you had
gonna...
torture tools, right?
Yeah.
I think
I
Lep
might
is
need
just
to borrow those.
Well, it'll be a process. It doesn't happen right away, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I think Lep is just gonna go and get wasted.
Oh yeah, you just order another drink.
He's just gonna. Yeah, I think he doesn't want to focus on the beating hearts. So
The
he's just gonna
yeah,
try
the
and
bartender
grab it.
he turns to you and says, I love my job. So what'll it be? Lucky Charm?
What's your like fruitiest option, or most alcoholic option, or both?
I can do you both. And he whips up a concoction, this lustrous blue drink topped with fluffy white cream. It's kind of fizzing over on the sides. And make another con save for me.
Yeah.
Avernus's version of a kitty cocktail.
10.
You are now sufficiently wasted. You you can feel you can sort of your heart's like the beating is quickened now, and your blood is like pulsing through your veins, and you can still feel like the heartbeats of all the other devils in the room, just beating, kind of vibrating. You can almost like hear it in your ears.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna drink as much as he can to try and drown it out. Whether it works or not, he doesn't know, but
Sure,
I think that's just
you
what
can
he's gonna
definitely
be
get
doing.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know from experience. The four of you have a bit of time before the final battle. Did you guys want to interact at all before the next round of combat begins in the arena?
I don't think so.
I'll quietly ask Mercy if she learned anything from her babysitting task.
I learned that Lep has two settings: extremely lucky or nothing. Cass is more annoying than I originally thought, and the security here is surprisingly thorough.
They're all very useful pieces of information. He says with full seriousness. And he sort of nods and sits back down.
Lep, as you're drinking, the bartender asks you, I heard you made a lot of talons. Do you have any interest in fine jewelry or perhaps a luxurious bath?
Oh, jewelry sounds nice. Yeah.
You could go visit Chryso and spend some of your well-earned talons if you'd like.
Oh, I probably should. Oh, thank you. And he's gonna just put down however much his tab is, but also an additional let's just say he puts down 60 talons.
Ah, nice. Very generous of you.
Yeah. I think he's gonna go over to wherever the jewelry store is.
Yeah, right over here.
Yeah.
There's like pendants and rings and necklaces, all kinds of intricate, shiny jewelry. The Rakasha, they warmly welcome you in. They say, "Ah, a guest I've never met before. Oh, would you like to peruse my fine wares?"
Oh yeah.
How many talons did you earn? Did you strike it big?
I think so. I mean, I got 1,300.
The price they say Oh, quite a sum indeed. I think you could afford anything over in this part of the case. And there's like a little section. There's a couple of necklaces and this big ring with a giant white diamond star sort of in the setting. There's a big brass necklace with these citrine spheres all around it, and this massive sort of black jade pendant. These are all within your price range of talons.
Oh, that jade pendant looks very nice.
She pulls it out and lays it down on like a black velvet cloth. Says, "It is quite nice indeed. I fashioned it myself. It's got this intricate design in the center of it." She says, "Actually, I find it quite fitting for you."
Oh. How much is it?
Oh, 300 talons.
Oh. Well, here you go. Here's 300 talents.
She
Let's just say 310.
places it over your places it over your neck. Ah, wonderful.
Oh, thank you. You're
She
so
says,
kind.
She says, of course, and if you have any friends that are still participating in frivolities upstairs, do let them know if they earn enough to come see me.
Of course, thank you.
And do you have the pendant?
This is really good or really bad for Lep. This is probably bad for the party, but good for Lep. Yeah, I think he just goes back to drinking, and we'll just drink until Windfall
Just
calls
become
him.
much easier for you to disappear.
Yes.
All right. You continue to drink as you wait to see if the others earn their way down. As now the arena is just jam-packed to the gills below, you hear the drums begin to beat again as the final round of your test of strength in battle is going to take place. Lep, you could put your token down on the map if you wanted to be able to see it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I have been able to see this entire time.
As they clear the arena, the announcer says, well, I don't think we need any formal introductions this time. Let's welcome back our champions to the arena. And as you all make your way back out into the arena floor, we've seen them battle demons and send them back to the abyss. Eviscerate a purple worm with ease. Let's up the stakes a little bit, shall we? And they slap the button on their armchair, and these two, in pillars of flame, big statues appear of pit fiends. These machinations were brought to you by the Forges of Avernus. Let's see what they can do! And select your tokens and roll initiative. The announcer, his voice comes over the arena, says, well, let's see what the Lord of Avernus and his companions are made of, shall we? Your favorite masked man begins!
I have no small amount of experience with dealing with constructs and their creation. Can I leverage that to discern some of their strengths and weaknesses here?
Yeah, you can make an insight check, sure.
I would like to do that. Insight. God, can I use inspiration to reroll that?
Yeah, absolutely.
23.
Well, you determine that these constructs, these infernal golems, are a little bit harder, made of tougher stuff than the creatures you fought so far. Their AC is 20. Being forged in Avernus, you could surmise that perhaps they may be immune to fire damage, being pieced together in the forges of Avernus. They're unlikely susceptible to conditions like charmed, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, or exhaustion. And it's quite possible that they have resistance to all forms of non-magical damage.
Got it. Good to know. Would that take my action?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Bonus action, we will whistle the theme to War Pig by Black Sabbath.
Gonna have to get a playlist going of Jin's
I should. I really
music.
should. The old play song. And as an action, we will step. We will step in front of you, and a number of shadows will sort of splinter off.
Nice.
Your image, Western.
Each time a creature targets you in the attack, special. Okay, cool. Mirror image, blade song. Anything else, Jen?
That is action and bonus action.
You start with 3, right?
Yep.
All right. Statue lumbers. Leaving big footprints in the sand behind it as it comes towards you there, Lilith. It'll attempt to... Sorry, I got a keyboard companion up currently that's kind of trying to become the DM, yeah. 23 to hit, Lilith.
Yeah, that hits.
The creature rams into you for 17 bludgeoning damage, and then it swipes at you with its sword. 24 to hit for 21 slashing.
Okay.
And Mercy.
So, quick question. Are my blades considered magical for this?
Yeah, all your weapons should be magical.
Okay, just making sure. She is then going to move up beside this one and take her swings. Oh my. Hey, that one hit.
Yeah, your first 2 strikes just create sparks as you slash the infernal iron of this pit fiend statue, but your third one leaves a black mark as you cut through. Or 10.
And that one hasn't gone yet, so my dagger does extra damage.
It does.
No, I am not taking 6. I have an ability that lets me re-roll damage for a melee weapon.
Nice.
Can I use it on that?
Yeah, sure.
I will take the 9.
19 total.
And that's going to be my turn.
You guys hear the announcer say, "Oh, our masked man is now turned into 3, and look at those sparks fly as Mercy strikes the golem." Lilith.
Okay, Lola's gonna, like, wipe the blood coming out of her nose. She's like, alright, there we go. And then, she's gonna keep doing what she's been doing. Okay, got 13, 22, and a 26.
Yeah, your first 2 are good, for sure. 19
Okay,
total.
yeah.
Okay. As your weapons make little, carve little scrapes in the infernal iron, sparks kind of fly as you make little indentations in the creatures, and the one over by the 2 of you there will its maw will kind of fall open, and it will exhale this poisonous gas in a cone over you, Jin, and you, Mercy. I need you to both make DC 19 con saves for me. You guys probably both have +6.
Are we close enough to get Lilith's aura too?
I think mine's only 10 feet. Yeah, mine's only 10 feet.
Okay.
17 enough?
19.
It's
19. 19 con.
30-ish. Got it.
All right.
Oh.
Mercy, you take 46 poison damage as this cloud of gas kind of covers the 2 of you, and you take half of that, Jin. 23.
Poison damage, eh? I will go ahead and use a reaction to make all or most of that go away.
Nice. The cloud kind of
25,
disperses around
35,
you and your
yeah.
images, and you guys cough out a bit of the thick, poisonous air as Mavathor's turn.
Alright. Yeah, the Avatar will cast slow, so DC 19 wisdom save for the golems.
Oops. Wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, they both fail.
Alright.
18 is now their number.
Yeah. Yeah, and he'll go up to Lilith over here and use his gift of the chromatic to enhance Dark Sister with a d4 of acid damage. And that'll be his turn.
You guys hear the announcer say, "It looks like these machinations are gonna have a hard time swinging now, as our many masked men's about to strike again."
I submit to you that these golems are wearing armor.
They're natural armor.
I submit to you that these golems are wearing metallic armor.
Yeah, they
Or
are.
shocking grasp.
They are metallic for sure. Yeah.
Shocking grasp at advantage. 25.
Yep.
For 15 lightning.
15 light.
And I will walk over here to get the flanking for Mercy.
There's no flanking in this game.
Oh, there's no flanking? That's right. I always forget which table I have that doesn't do flanking. Yeah. A bonus action, I'll go ahead and cast Shadow Blade.
Sparks shoot up through the statue's body, and little jolts of energy kind of flash out of its eyes. And
Ignore that roll. Just know that I have a Shadow Blade.
All right, the fiend or the statue by you there, Lilith. It does the same thing. Its maw kind of falls down, and a cloud of poisonous gas kind of expels out over the two of you. Give me DC 19 con saves. Sure, you guys will both pass, but you'll still take half damage. 35 con save. Okay, you both take 25 poison damage as you're wreathed in poisonous gas. And Mercy, you're up.
Question. Would attempting to hold my breath help at all against the gas?
If you can react as it's kind of happening, then I would say you could have advantage on the saving throw.
Okay. So I just need my reaction for that?
Yeah, I'd say you could use your reaction or a bonus action if it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess it would not be your turn if it's happening to you. So yeah, your reaction could do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Seems fair.
2 swings. Woohoo! So that is 8 and 19 for 27. And then I get 1d8 extra. And bonus action to swing again. That one's a miss. And that is going to be her turn.
All right. Lilith.
Okay, I have a question, and it might be a bit of a stretch. So, as a Dampier, I don't have to breathe. Am I still affected by the poisonous gas?
Yeah, because I think, it gets on your skin and stuff. Like, it's a cloud of gas, so it's not just inhalant.
Okay.
But it gets on, it gets on you and gets in everywhere, yeah.
I figured, but I thought I'd just ask. To see. Okay,
Never hurts to ask.
Exactly. Okay, I got 1 hit with Dark Sister. 3 acid, 11 piercing, and 1 necrotic.
You hear the announcer say, "Well, it looks like our Lord of Avernus isn't going to have to fire his Forge Masters. These statues are holding up well." 15, okay. Don't worry, I'm running out of announcer steam, so I don't have too much left in me. The one up by the two of you is going to see if they recharge, and they do not, and they will take a swing at you, Mercy, with their sword. A 23 to hit for 27 slashing damage.
Yep.
As they bring their big infernal blade down on you. And Mavathor, you're up.
27?
27.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he will cast Guiding Bolt onto this one over here at, let's say, yeah, 4th level. $28 to hit.
Oh yeah.
For 22 point. Oh wait, yeah, 22 points of damage. And next attack has advantage on it. And yeah, that'll be the end of his turn.
All right, Jin.
I will take the attack action to Booming Blade with Shadow Blade and give this thing a very bad time.
You'll have
Advantage from
advantage. Yep.
Yep, advantage from Malithor. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
A 18
18 is good because they're slow.
for for 14 Psychic and 8 Thunder. Bonus action, I will steady aim and swing with advantage again. No Booming Blade this time.
The big kind of gong, sound as you strike it with your shadow blade, and you hear the announcer say, "Oh, let those bells ring!"
Crit for 36 Psychic. And that's it. Pass turn.
All right. Checking for recharge. And the golem swings its sword down at you, Lilith. A 28 to hit for 27 slashing damage.
Okay.
Just goes down. Mercy.
Yep. Just swinging them swords.
Ooh.
Ooh. Six or 8 for that. Okay. Don't mind me, I talked to myself. So that is... I'm going to re-roll that. So that is 12 and 7, so that's 19. And that will miss. And that will miss.
17 more damage with first blood. You kind of drive your dagger down and kind of twist and yank it, and a panel kind of falls off the front leg of the statue, kind of exposing some of the inner workings of it. The crowd cheers. And you hear the announcer say, "Oh, looks like one of them's about to fall. Lilith."
Okay. Do the same thing. Nope. Okay. Got a 26 and a 29.
Nice.
Okay. 7 piercing. 1 acid, 9 piercing, 2 necrotic.
19 total?
Yeah.
The one between the two of you, Jin and Mercy, takes another swipe at you, Mercy, with its big infernal blade. A 27 to hit for 28 more slashing damage. And,
Yep.
Mavathor, you're up. Can they
how
reroll
bad
their
is-
saves for slow at the end of their turns? I think I keep forgetting to do that.
Uh,
I think I read it last time, and I just always forget to do that.
yeah, it makes a save at the end of his turn.
Wisdom 19. Gotta remember that for later when you guys are in some serious trouble.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Mavathor.
How messed up is Mercy looking?
She's bloodied, I think, or near it.
Pretty close.
All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast Heal on Mercy, so she gets 70 hit points back, and she can make an
Ooh,
attack
thank
on
you.
the golem.
So 70. And yes. And that is 21.
21. Looks like the Lord of Avernus is invigorating his champions, and look at that! Mercy's taking another swing, and she brings the first golem down. The crowd cheers as one of them falls.
Nice. And he'll move here to see if he can't try and draw its attention away from Lilith. That'll be his turn.
Jin.
I will, seeing the golem is down, I will move to here. And, stab at the... 23. For, 23 psychic and 14 thunder.
Yes.
And once more, 20 to hit for 23 psychic.
Oh my god.
46, 56, 60 total? Is that?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
2 big shots with the Shadow Blade and more ringing sounds as you crack it with your magic weapon there. Creature sort of resonates a hum throughout the stadium as the crowd goes into a frenzious cheer. As the first golem falls, or people are like tossing talons into the arena. Sorry, go ahead.
No bonus action, pass turn.
Mavathor, you draw the attention of the statue away. See if it gets its breath back. And it swings down at you with its sword. 32 to hit for 22 slashing damage.
Okay.
And Mercy.
Since Mavathor was so kind to heal her, she is going to move up and attempt to help him. Okay, I'm missing the hit. That is 10. And... nope. 10 and 5, 15.
15 total.
One more. And that's another one. That is another 22.
Nice. 15 and 22.
Oh, I've been rolling the wrong macro for Shadow Blade. I'm so sorry. Should
Oh,
be
is it
40,
rolling? Is it rolling
48.
too much damage?
It should be 48, not 5d8.
We won't sweat it.
Okay.
Good catch, though.
Me a
DM
couple.
inspiration. Good catch.
Yep. Mercy's just going to ask Mavathor if he's alright. Then
Yeah,
end her
we-
turn.
He seems pretty good.
Lilith.
Okay, let's go again. Nope. Okay. Seems like that first one always just...
You gotta
Maybe
burn.
that
You gotta
first
burn
one
one.
alone.
Yeah, you gotta burn one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 8
Start-
piercing.
Change up the order. Maybe start doing the dagger first. You know.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, 8 piercing, 4 acid, 6 piercing, 1 necrotic. So 19 again.
19. Right. Oh, these champions are putting these infernal machines to work, crowd. We should have given them a better challenge. The Pit Fiend, this one is dispatched. Mavathor.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, he'll, as a bonus action, he'll... Is that concentration? Yes, okay, never mind. Yes, bonus action, he'll cast Healing Word on Jin. I don't know if he's missing any hit points right now, but...
I mean, Healing Word probably filled him up. He's not that injured.
12 points of healing, and he can use his reaction to attack the golem.
Nice.
How battered is that golem looking?
It's bloodied.
Sure. Yeah, he'll swing. He'll swing with a booming blade because of Wordcaster. Uh, 23 to hit for 12 psychic and 13 thunder.
35. Another good blow from the Shadow Blade rings like a bell. The crowd cheers as the sound sort of rings through the arena. And go ahead, sorry, Mavathor. Go ahead.
As his action, he'll cast all the DC 19 wisdom
Natural 20.
save. Oof.
It has a
It's wise?
well, it has a
Jin-
no bonuses, but natural 20.
Oh,
Jin
okay.
and
Not
Mavathor are Carol the Bell playing the Calliope on this golem here.
Alright, well,
Um,
I'll let the wizard finish off this golem, probably.
Jin.
Yes, because Mavathor asked so nicely. Steady aim, advantage, booming blade, swing. 27 will hit for 16 psychic and 7 thunder. Second attack, 25 will hit for 20 psychic.
Yeah, how does the other golem meet its end?
Oh, yeah.
The Shadow Blade gets into a very key crevice, right where the power source is, and he just shatters it.
Nice. Yeah, there's a shower of sparks as the where you shove your Shadow Blade in, and there's like a little explosion, and the golem topples to one side. The crowd goes wild as the crowd is screaming and chanting for the new champions of the arena. The pit boss flies down and starts to kind of walk in a circle around the arena, holding his hands in the air, and he stops kind of between the four of you, and he takes Mercy's and Mavathor's hands and he holds them up in the air, and then he moves between Jin and Lilith, and he holds you guys' hands up in the air, and he turns towards the four of you, and he says, "This arena hasn't seen warriors like you for quite some time. Would you indulge me in one final bout? Truly a special event!" And he turns to the crowd, and of course I offer a splendid payment for your victory against me. How does 1,000 talons sound? Along with access to our casino's exclusive club floor, the Dragon's Pride! And the crowd cheers, and he turns and says, "What do you say, champions? A final test of your mettle against me?" And he sort of holds his claws out in front of him.
I suppose we could. Are you feeling lucky?
Asked 30 seconds ago.
Down below in the Dragon's Pride, two figures pass through the walls of the private room below the Red Belvedere, and make another con save for me, Lep.
Yeah. That's a 5.
You feel a pair of hands on your shoulders, and You hear Cass's voice. It kind of, the hands on your shoulders with kind of this firm gripper, giving you like a little shoulder rub. And you hear Cass say, well, my new lucky vampire, it seems like it's your turn for a meeting. And you see Cass is sitting beside you, and you kind of turn over your shoulder, and it is Windfall rubbing your shoulders. And that is where we will end the session this week.
Oh my god.
That's a cliffhanger.
Well done, champions. Well done, Inebriated Lep. You guys have most likely all earned your way into the High Rollers Club, the Dragon's Pride, but we will have to find out next week. Thank you all for playing. I appreciate you guys for adventuring with me as always, and I will catch...
Thank you for running.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.